Welcome to Clariot Noir. The following recordings are based on real events in Bridal Veil Lake. Stories come directly from the people who have experienced them. Listener discretion is advised. The Ashen Way by Ron McDonn. I worked as a custodian at Collegiate for a few years and quit because of this incident. You ever work in a school and want to hear a ghost story? Talk to a custodian. You want to hear a horror story? You talk to me. It began simply enough, you might say. Custodians know weird shit goes on all day out of school, but it's only at night, when people are gone, things are quiet, that you can hear it, that you can sometimes see it. The swinging lid of a garbage can started swinging all by itself down the hallway by the main office. It was squeaky. When I mentioned it to the other guy on night shift, he told me very seriously to ignore that kind of stuff and not talk about it with the teachers or principals. Why? I asked. Because the things causing such stuff and the staff had something in common. They don't give two shits about us and don't try to get our attention for anything good. It was hard to argue with that. There were a lot of rude teachers, and the principals treated us like servants. I did as my colleague said I should for a few months. The garbage can lid swung and squeaked most nights. I ignored it and kept on with my work until one night it did its thing and I heard it again from a different hall, like an answer or a signal or something. I didn't believe in ghosts and thought the garbage lid swinging had a non-supernatural cause. Hearing another far-off lid, however, was weirder and worth checking out in my opinion, because I was pretty bored and honestly curious. Plus, I'll admit it, I took a little something to make the hours pass easier. I won't tell you what I ingested, but can't assure you, Mr. Clariot, that it didn't impact what happened next. I took the set of stairs past the main office. The first landing has these huge windows with honest-to-God hooks hanging above them for when they still used oil lamps for light. This school is old. Anyway, as soon as I get to the landing, I can't help but look through the windows and at the street. It's like 1 a.m., and there's somebody out there in the dark staring at the school. I duck below the windowsill. No idea why. Bridal Veil is a tourist town and has more than its fair share of weirdos. I'm being dumb. So I get back up and, of course, the shadowy person is gone. Whatever. I've primed myself to be scared, so I'm leaping at everything. That's all. Then I hear the squeak of the far-off swinging garbage can lid behind me on the 3rd floor. The special residential program there had closed the previous year, but the process of turning the dorms into full classrooms wasn't completed. The doors were locked because it wasn't safe. Through the wire mesh door window, I can see the garbage can lid swinging. It's creepy, for sure. Do I listen to my colleague or my gut to ignore it and get back to work? Nope. Why? Because I'm apparently an idiot. I unlock the door and take a few steps into the dark hallway. There's no power running to the electrical here, and there's dust and broken plaster all over the place. I take out my mini flashlight and shine it on the garbage can. In the second it takes my eyes to adjust, it stops moving, like somebody put their hands on it. Or I'm just seeing things because it's dark, and I'm a little scared. Hello? I say, though I'm not sure why. There's no answer. It's silent. I move in a bit more and shine my light across the width of the hallway. I nearly shit myself when the beam captures what I think is a girl's head, her dark hair, like she's facing away from me. Fuck, I stammered out. More calmly, I searched the spot where I thought I saw her, and of course, nobody there. I would have felt much better if there'd been something there, a coat or a dirty mop or anything my eyes could have misinterpreted as a person, but it was just empty. I'm about to get the courage to get the fuck out of there when I spot the footprints in the dust. All of the floor is dusty. That's normal. Also normal for there to be footprints. Not normal are bare feet footprints that clearly belong to a kid. Shit. Now I have to check. If there's a kid up here, well, it's dangerous. Hello? Anyone here? I start following the trail of footprints and don't notice until around the corner they've been getting darker. By the next stairwell, they're black and reddish. I crouch down with my light and pretty clear the prints being left are made of blood and ash. It starts to smell like cinders, and there's smoke drifting out of the music room up ahead. There's a chorus of screaming children, only slightly muffled by the music classroom doors. Orangey red flames appear and reveal the barefoot girl in pajamas from way, way long ago. Her hair is really long and like a reddish brown, chestnut, I guess. It runs in thick curls down her back. She turns around slowly and looks my way, crossing her lips and shushing me as she turns some kind of lock with a click. The kids scream louder as they're burning, and I don't know what to do. The girl just smiles and waits, and her weird confidence is sinister. "What did you do?" I ask her, and that's when she disappears, fading from existence gradually, like a cheesy special effect from some movie. I rush toward the door and can't find the thing she used to lock it. It's just a regular key lock. By the time I realize that, however, the kids aren't screaming anymore, and the room is dark. Everything is quiet. I go in anyway, and it's totally empty, even of furniture, because of the renovation. I lock up, and am totally shaking hard as I turn around. The footprints are facing the other way now. The garbage can lid swings noisily from around the corner. I don't want to see the next horror, so I go to the nearest stairwell and let myself out. I grab my coat with my keys from the office and pass my colleague on the way out. "Have a good one," he says, like he understands immediately what the hell just happened. I shouldn't have. I'm too twitchy and shocked to talk. "Yeah," he says. I nod, a lot, and I'm still nodding in the parking lot in my car. I drive away from Collegiate and never go back.